And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. This young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now they will throw it with Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Bengal first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. He's got it to the 43 here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now it's Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
First down, Cincinnati.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Boy, shifts past him. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Again, it's Williams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Now a first down throw. Stafford gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete.
But it certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Stafford. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 15. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams, nothing.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mixing up the middle. A beautiful fake. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. McPherson on for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Out of the end zone, it's Tutu Atwell. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. 3rd and 2. Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And taken right on the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
On one, ready?
5 yards remain on second down.
11 empty. 11. 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Gun. Gun.
From midfield now, Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Here we go.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
McPherson now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
That's what it is. That's what it is, baby.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, BG, thanks very much, and welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from that first half for Cincinnati. And they've had all sorts of success thus far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300-plus yards if they continue the way they've been going.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Taken in at the 3. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes it's a danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Stafford, that'll be caught. It's Cup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A sustained drive, and that was certainly able from that first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork, we saw a good job defensively to recover. And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time...
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want them to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
3 yards remain for second down. Stafford now to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost, and now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Play action, Stafford. And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying, we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good, and the lead is down now. At 11, it's 21-10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. He's got Smith here. Able to slither by. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence? And they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Smith catches left side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
But I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another try for Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the 31, Stafford. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
him at the 37-yard line.
And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Stafford here. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Stafford looks to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Finally moved in for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So it's the Bengals who come away with a win, and the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football. Wound up with 3 touchdown passes for the game, and his leadership, it really showed through in this one.